Hello friends, we have with us a very eminent guest from the school fraternity, Dr. Harshita Sharma. She is the founder director of Brainstorm International from Pune. We welcome you, Dr. Harshita, in today's forum of New Normal Education Leadership Summit. You have been witnessing this event since morning. What was an outcome? What is the outcome of this event? What you experienced, and from your session personally and overall?
I think first of all I should thank Chandanji and the entire ArdorComm team for connecting so many educators, which is something very important because it's educators coming from different domains and then sharing their knowledge, which is very very important. Since morning it has been really brainstorming sessions, so that is one thing, and lot to take away from all the sessions. All the panelists in each session were just fabulous. The way the things were organized and managed and the delivery, I think it was just amazing. So kudos to the entire team. And yes, a lot of takeaways since morning. With the new NEP implementation, I think there has been a lot of discussions going on all around how to do it, where to start, what need to bring in change, and everybody coming with their real life experiences, their schools sharing their best practices. I think that was amazing. How and how much and how more the tech part, now the technology would be enabled in the school. I think that's again a really thought process which is going on, and how do we bring in that balanced approach. How do we make sure that the NEP in the true sense, in the real world, it can be implemented, because right now it's all on the paper, and that can be done if we have such events where everybody brainstorm together and everybody shares their best practice and see that how we can learn from each other, because that's one angle which would be the only way forward, I think, for each one of us as educators. So it's important that they come in the live forums like this and interact, share their insight and share it with the whole world, because it's all about learning from each other. It is all about experiential learning. It's all about inquiry based. It's all about the new normal, and the new normal will never happen unless and until we come together and brainstorm together like this.
Lovely, ma'am. So, as you said this word, ma'am, again the event name is also New Normal Education Leadership Summit. What, according to you, New Normal stands for?
See, the new normal actually stands from where I begin my journey. So when we are looking at as a nation which is there, so the new normal would be again for whom it is a new normal. Is it for me? Is it for children? Is it for parents? For whom? So being into the education fraternity, I think the children become the center point.
Right.
And everything rolls around with the children. So if we keep that center always and we revolve around, I think we can bring in that change.
Absolutely.
Unless and until we do that, otherwise I'm doing something, my teacher is doing something, but they're all doing. So the new normal, everything comes with advantages, disadvantages. So if you even have the technology, yes, how much little or how much more, that balance has to come in. Similarly, in the foundational literacy skills also. So when you're talking about the balanced approach, which is very very important, the language and literacy communication. So when we're talking about effective communicators also, where and how, that is something which is very important, and that has to be bring in from the best pedagogies. Again, it should be from SDG.
Correct.
See, so how do we do it, and how simple we can make it, which is there.
So, what should be the outcome of this event, ma'am? Like when we see the tech players are also here, academicians are also here, even the government fraternity is there. So, in what sense and how should we actually get benefit out of this entire amalgamation of the community?
Okay. So instead of blaming, justifying, and complaining. I think each one of us, if we take 100% of responsibility, what I can do it for my organization, that would be like adding, you know,
Correct.
a value to the nation where we are looking at, you know, a bigger picture which is there. So it starts with me, and how can I do, even if I can do just say maybe, you know, 10%, I think that adds every drop in the ocean matters.
Correct. So great, ma'am. I would be glad to share that ArdorComm Media Group has recently completed its 1.5 years, and we celebrated our anniversary recently. Any message or advice would you like to share or to give to ArdorComm Media Group?
Okay, so every challenge is a new opportunity, and I think we actually every day we learn new things. So that's the message I would give, that as a team, I think you're doing a wonderful, wonderful job connecting educators, because that is where we are talking about, you know, shaping the future of children. I think you're doing a wonderful job, and stay blessed and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And just amazing to be here. And I know I have seen you for so many years.
Yes.
The kind of work what you're doing, it comes from heart and not from mind.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm so blessed
Thank you.
and I'm glad to have you at this forum today.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure.